Inzoi is a new life simulator which allowed access to the character creator last week. It is no longer available, but here's a brief look at how it compares to The Sims. When you start a new game, you have to create a Zoi, which is like a sim. You can give them a name and start creating. You can start with their personality, which consists of 18 main traits. They can be a mediator, dreamer, perfectionist, social activist, volunteer, charmer, socialite, go-getter, artistic, individualist, explorer, expert, safety conscious, collaborator, entertainer, adventurous, authoritarian, and leader. Each main trait has different values, description, and characteristics. And they each have 6 sub-traits, which you can see once you set them. Desired life is under development, but this was just a preview. As of now, there are 5 ages: child, young adult, adult, middle-aged, and senior. Senior is posed differently than the rest. In Sims 4, you can start by giving them a name. You can set their pronouns, assign their identity, you can pick their gender, and customize it, along with their sexual orientation. You can select their traits. These are categorized into emotional, hobby, lifestyle, and social. You can learn more about each trait by hovering over them. Sims will play a little animation depending on which one you chose. You have to pick an aspiration. This can be anything from food to love to fortune. Each aspiration has a few subdivisions. And they each grant an extra trait which will help you achieve it. You can also customize their preferences. When you click, you see all the options to what they can prefer or not. They react to each. There are 7 ages: infant, toddler, child, teen, young adult, adult, and elder. Keep in mind, Inzoi is a preview while Sims 4 has been around since 2014. The Sims Forecast preview was closer to Inzoi than what it is now 10 years later. And we don't know when Inzoi is actually gonna launch. So take this video with a grain of salt. Okay, let's talk about skin. Inzoi has 6 types of skin. As I go through them, you can see there are very small details on each type. But you can customize them in depth, either by choosing from the presets or by picking a color on the color wheel, which can create pretty much any color. There are a few skin details you can add. These details are basically creases and fine lines around the face. And even skin glow. Sims 4 has skin tones divided into 3 main undertones. There are 45 on each. When you pick a tone, you can adjust the brightness a little. And there's a few odd colors at the bottom. You can add skin details like beauty marks, freckles, lines, creases, even birthmarks, which can be a slightly different color. You can add eye bags, and you can even change their teeth. Now onto the hair. Inzoi has a good variety of hair in both hair type and hairstyles. It even adds hair movement. And it also adds the ability to use the color wheel to change colors. You can edit the hair as a whole, but if you uncheck this, you can edit the hair color in layers. Each layer will have extra options for blending. But the coolest option is length, because it cuts the hair shorter. It is far from perfect, but it works. In The Sims 4, hair can be categorized by its length and hairstyle. You can go further by placing filters. All hairs have a mask-like quality to them, but they manage to add texture just fine. But you have just 24 colors, and this color will affect the whole hair. The color you pick will affect even the hair accessories. Okay, moving on to face details. On Inzoi, you can edit details like their eyes by clicking them. You can change their eyes with various colors and shapes. You can even go further by editing their iris and pupils. You can change the shape of their eyebrows. And yes, I took her hair off because it wasn't way okay. And you can also add eyelashes. Again, colors can be changed with the color wheel. You can also put makeup such as highlighter. There is also blush, which includes freckles and beauty marks. There's many shapes of eyeshadow. And all of these can be customized in detail with layers. There is also eyeliner and lipstick. You can edit the color and even the finish of it. In Sims 4, you can choose from 18 eye colors. If you click their eyebrows, you get many shapes to choose from. And you can pick their color. On the makeup category, you can apply eyeshadow. And you can pick one of the preset color combinations. You may edit them further by altering the hue, intensity, contrast, and brightness. You can also apply eyeliner, eyelashes, blush, which has way less options than the other makeup for some reason, lipstick, which comes in many different colors and finishes, and lastly face paint, which goes from sports all the way to Katrina makeup. Now let's move on to body editing. There are many different pre-made faces if you want to just pick one. That their face can be edited freely by pushing and pulling these spots. Remember to rotate them to edit their profile. You can do more minuscule editing by going into detailed mode. Here, you can see more spots appear on areas like the eyes, nose, and lips. Their body can be edited in muscle and weight with these sliders. But you can also push and pull everything. In Sims 4, the push and pull system is very similar. Except you're given many different presets for every feature that you touch. But you can always choose to adjust them freely. And you can go into detailed mode as well. Again, body editing works the same with two basic muscle and weight sliders. But you can start pushing and pulling around to edit each body part. Now, let's talk clothing and accessories. In Inzoi, the clothes are divided into function. There are tops, coats, which will be layered over their chosen top, there are also a few sets which can be used under coats as well. There's bottoms such as pants, shirts, and skirts. You can use the color wheel to edit every piece of clothing. But you can also add textures in the form of images. You are able to upload any picture from your PC. Then you can adjust the glass to make it more shiny, resize the image to your liking, and reposition it. There is an option to generate an AI texture. Just enter a prompt and wait. The This will be like a basic image for the most part, but it works. You can also pick their socks. And shoes. You can also customize their clothes by changing the top's neckline, the sleeves, and the top length. You can also customize the pants by adjusting the cut, and the skirts by changing their length. You can also pick accessories such as hats, glasses, necklaces, earrings, hair pieces, and there are lots of nail designs. All accessories can be customized with the editor. In Sims 4, there are style looks, which are themed outfits if you'd rather not pick every piece. If you click them, your Sims will try it on. But you can also choose each piece. These can be categorized by blouses, jackets, t-shirts, sweaters, etc. For example, if you click on vests, you get nothing but vests. You can go further and apply filters for color, material, style, etc. In this case, I will choose both masculine and feminine outfits just to show them off. And I will stick to the base game. As you can see, it has a huge variety. But the customization is barely there, as you can pick just from a few colors. You can choose their bottoms. These go from pants to shorts to skirts all the way to underwear. Again, you edit only with recolors, but not even all. There are also many full body outfits like costumes, dresses, suits, robes, etc. Most outfits have a few color combinations. You can change their shoes, you can pick accessories such as bracelets and watches, gloves, rings, leggings, socks, fingernails. All of these have different color options, and you can even pick their toenails. You can also use head accessories. Here you can find hats, caps, and even masks. And of course, you can change the colors. There's also smaller accessories, such as earrings and hearing aids, glasses, and necklaces. Finally, extras. In Sims 4, you can take a personality quiz to create a sim based on your responses. In the end, a random sim is generated and you are encouraged to edit them. You can see their story depending on your answers, and their personality is set. You can set a sim's walking style. It can be perky, snooty, swagger, feminine, tough, goofy, sluggish, bouncy, creepy, or just normal. You can edit their voice,
Quimba Regineo.
Maybe. What's way?
Brashu Manuba.
Holy Nine Mokosa.
Wadiza. Shanib Doyum, huh? Nibnud Ran Shaloy.
Sims can have tattoos on their arms, chest, belly, legs, and back. They can also have scars and medical wearables. They can have body hair. If I remember correctly, only males in Inzoi can. And you can add skin details to their whole body. Apparently, Inzoi has facial capture and motion capture in development. I was making down but did not realize I was not recording, so apologies. You can click on Studio to change the background. It can be cozy, ethereal, street, futuristic, or just a white background. The color and direction of the lights can be changed as well. You can change their pose so they stay still. And you can change their expression. You can add a few filters here, and it can be realistic, cartoon, black and white, sunset, pixelate, fisheye lens, drawing, posterize, and thriller. There is also a picture mode where they can change expressions and pose the way they can in studio. But they have many more poses. And you can see the hair movement in action here. The camera can be moved around them. And there's a few animated poses like this one. They can have fun with the money gun, and make a few simple moving poses. Lastly, they can dance, and tell me this is not from Dance Central or just dance.